Hello everyone, thank you for watching this video because today we will talk about family, obesity, and mental health. Don't you think that family directly give a big impact on obesity? But have you think that it can be more dangerous when it indirectly lead you to depression? That is why we have to talk about this. Obesity has become a global problem in childhood and adolescence. In fact, this group of people is more prone to problems and negative physical and emotional consequences, such as depression, social stigmatization, and low self-esteem. Therefore, some studies have emphasized the importance of family factors on adolescents' mental health and well-being. Family is the first place in which the child learns different behaviors and develops expectations for his social life. In this environment, family function and communication play an important role. The family function involves the emotional, physical, and psychological activities of family members. It seems that poor family function and communication is strongly related to childhood obesity. Therefore, in the treatment of obesity in children and adolescents, not only it is important to pay attention to the context of family and family ties, but also the result of some studies have emphasized the role of parents and family in the mental health of obese adolescents. Family function and communication can play an important and protective role in reducing depression, increasing self-esteem, and improving the psychological well-being of obese individuals because of their body image. So, the present study investigated the direct effect of family communication and function and body image as well as their indirect effect through self-esteem and depression on psychological well-being in overweight and obese adolescent girls. To do so, the following hypotheses were tested. The first one is family communication and function and body image have a direct effect on psychological well-being. 2. Family communication and function and body image have an indirect effect on psychological well-being through self-esteem. 3. Family communication and function and body image have an indirect effect on psychological well-being through depression. The current research was a cross-sectional study. Data were gathered using questionnaire. Structural equation modeling was used to test the sustainability. The current research was a cross-sectional study. Data were gathered using questionnaires. Structural equation modeling was used to test the suitability of the proposed model. About the sampling method, from among 10 girls' high school in Czech record, 5 high schools were selected randomly. Then, by referring to those 5 high school and reviewing the health reports of all students, the research randomly selected 200 of 300 girls with obesity and overweight. So there is 1,073 obese and overweight female students were selected and evaluated based on body image satisfaction, self-esteem, depression, psychological well-being, functioning, and family communication. Research show that family communication and function directly affect adolescent psychological well-being. Besides, family communication and function, as well as body image satisfaction, indirectly affected psychological well-being through self-esteem and depression. During adolescence, and especially from the age of 13, girls are twice as likely as boys to develop depressive symptoms, and this difference continues into adulthood. Another study found that adolescent girls with obesity and overweight have more depressive symptoms than normal weight girls. The study of Manan indicated that depression in adolescents can increase the risk of obesity by 70%, while obesity in adolescents might increase the risk of depression by 40%. Therefore, according to their findings, a two-way relationship exists between depression and obesity, where various factors such as biology, lifestyle, as well as behavioral and environmental factors might cause this two-way link. In this context, it can be stated that since adolescents grow are more sensitive to interpersonal relationships, including relationship with their family stress and conflict can be a very strong predictor of depression in girls. On the other hand, ineffective parent-adolescent communication has been identified as a factor that increases the risk of depressive symptoms in adolescents and decrease adolescent self-esteem. The current findings suggest that the psychological well-being of obese adolescent girls associated with many factors, including family functioning and communication, body image satisfaction, self-esteem, and depression. The factors identified in this study may be helpful for mental health policymakers in planning and implementing preventive and therapeutic intervention programs. Therefore, to increase self-esteem, decision makers should improve family communication and function, giving lectures, having a friendly relationship with adolescent children, expressing affection, listening to problems and concerns, solving exciting conflict, and striving to make the family environment more relaxing. Findings show that body image has a negative relationship with depression and a positive relationship with self-esteem. It is also related to psychological well-being through the two mediating variables. Body image development occurs in community, where a set of standards for attractiveness, body weight, and body shape are defined. Thank you for watching these videos.